Here's the story behind Labubus, the small plush toys you see everywhere. Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is Plain English, where you can improve your English and learn about the world at the same time. And you're not the only ones. Often, I'm learning right along with you. And that's the case today when we'll be talking about Labubu. They are the soft, plushy toys you see attached to key rings, backpacks, and outfits. I saw a bunch of them just yesterday. How exactly did a character from an illustrated children's book become so popular? Today, you'll hear the full story. This is episode number 827 of Plain English. The full story is at plainenglish.com/827. Before we start today's story, I'd just like to remind you that the podcast is just one part of how we can help you upgrade your English skills. At plainenglish.com, you can make faster progress with active learning strategies. You can take quizzes, do activities, listen to the fast version of the audio, watch video workshops, practice what you learn, and even join a live call with JR and me. It's all about helping you build your skills to become a better, more confident English speaker. Sound good? Go to plainenglish.com to start your free 14-day trial today. Now, let's jump into today's story. Do you have a Labubu? A Labubu is a small toy figure with a plush, furry body, pointed ears, and a mischievous, toothy grin. Labubus can be clipped onto bags or key rings, making them easy to carry and easy to show off. They have become ubiquitous on social media, where collectors post photos and videos of them attached to handbags, backpacks, and outfits. Celebrities like Blackpink's Lisa, Rihanna, and David Beckham have all been spotted with Labubus. They're one of the most recognizable figures in the designer toy market, and they have a fascinating backstory. Labubu is a character created by illustrator Casing Lung. Lung was born in Hong Kong, but his family moved to the Netherlands when he was just 7 years old. As a child, he was interested in Nordic mythology and fairy tales. Lung grew up to be a professional illustrator, but he never forgot those Nordic fairy tales, and they influenced his stories, especially The Monsters. The Monsters is a trilogy of children's picture books about a world of elves in a magical forest. Labubu is one of those monsters. The character is a furry, gremlin-like creature with rabbit ears and exactly 9 sharp teeth. In the stories, Labubu is kind-hearted and curious, but sometimes causes mischief and mayhem. The other elves have similarly funny names: Zimomo, Pippo, and Taikoko. For years, Labubu and the other monsters' characters existed only on the page, but that all changed in 2019 when Lung partnered with the Chinese toy maker Pop Mart. Pop Mart's specialty is not in creating characters, but in turning original characters created by others into popular toys. Labubu was a great fit for Pop Mart. Labubu already had a distinctive look and a fun personality. It was easy to create a 3-dimensional figure. Pop Mart worked its magic on Labubu. The character was placed in different outfits, poses, and themes. There's a Labubu in blue overalls called Time to Chill. There's another on a skateboard. A third dressed in a scarf and winter boots. Labubu figures are released in sets. A set is a small group of designs, often 6 to 12 different variations on a theme, like seasons, food, hobbies, or holidays. Each figure in a set shows the character in a slightly different outfit or situation. Although a set might have 6 to 12 designs, the designs are not distributed evenly. Every set includes 1 or 2 rare figures called secret or hidden editions. In some sets, the secret edition might be just 1 in every 72 figures produced. In others, it might be even less common. So maybe you've picked out the set you like. Maybe you even know which design in the set you want. Now, it's time to get your hands on your favorite Labubu. But not so fast. It's not as easy as you might think to get your favorite version, rare or otherwise. That's because of the blind box. The blind box is Pop Mart's business genius. All Labubu figures are sold in a box, but the box doesn't show the figure you get. It only shows the set. You have to buy the box first, and only then do you discover which figure in the set you got. This has turned buying Labubus into a game. Some fans want a specific Labubu version, but they have to keep buying blind boxes until they get the one they want. Others want to complete a set. Now, this has naturally led to social media promotion and a robust secondary market. Fans film themselves opening their blind boxes and discovering what's inside. If you've tried to get your favorite Labubu in a blind box but keep coming up empty, you can always turn to the secondary market. Fans sell Labubus on eBay and StockX, but be prepared to pay. The rare ones often sell for many times the original price. Pop Mart has released over 300 different versions of Labubu since 2019. The cheapest ones, the ones you can put on a keychain, cost $15. The most expensive, a 78 centimeter version, went for almost $1,000. Most sell for $30. You can find a Labubu at one of Pop Mart's 500 stores worldwide or at its more than 2,000 vending machines. Some stores, though, have stopped selling Labubu blind boxes because of the chaos that follows a new release. You can always buy online and choose in-store pickup. The Labubu craze has been very good to Pop Mart. The company expects its 2025 Labubu sales to be $1 billion. Pop Mart is worth about as much as toy giants Hasbro and Mattel combined. The company's founder, Wang Ning, is one of the 10 richest people in China. Here's something that should surprise exactly nobody. There will be a Labubu movie. It will be directed by Paul King, the director behind Wonka and Paddington. I do enjoy the names of the Labubu sets. They're playful, somewhat descriptive, and definitely unique. Here are some of them. Dress Be Latte. This is a doll dressed in coffee-colored warm clothes. Okay, Dress Be Latte. Next one, Walk by Fortune. This one is themed for the Chinese New Year. Wings of Fortune is a Labubu with angel wings. Lazy Yoga is about what you would expect it to be. Fall in Wild has an explorer vibe. Pop Mart has also made a Labubus set based on macarons, the French cookie. A Halloween-themed set had Labubu inside of a pumpkin. My favorite is still Time to Chill. If I were to get a Labubu, a highly questionable prospect, but if I were to get a Labubu, I think I would choose Time to Chill. And now it's time for me to chill because we are at the end of episode number 827, the first one of 2026. We're off to a great start already. You can explore this full story and practice what you learned at plainenglish.com/827. We'll be back here on Thursday with another episode. See you then. Listen up. If you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, or Turkish. One of the most frustrating things about listening and reading in a second language is being confused by unfamiliar words or phrases. When you listen to plain English, or when you read the transcript, you probably encounter some words you don't know. When that happens, you have a few options. You can stop the audio, go look up the definition, then return to the episode, find your place, and press play again, but that's exhausting. Or you can just skip it and be confused. That's no fun either. But what if you could see the translation of the word into your language instantly without having to stop the audio, without having to look anything up? Well, you can at plainenglish.com. For each episode, we translate about 100 words and phrases from English to 9 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Turkish. And we highlight those words in blue. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the highlighted word, and you'll see the translation instantly. It works great on mobile too. It really makes listening a lot more satisfying, and it's a great way to expand your vocabulary in English. The best way to see these translations is to sign up for a free 14-day trial at plainenglish.com. During your trial, you can read as many transcripts as you like, all with the translations into your language. So sign up for your free trial today at plainenglish.com.